end of the last part, we were galloping down to visit my friend Amelia. So stand by for part 2. That will see us pick up again when we get to Amelia's house. It's also exciting. And here we are at Amelia's house. I'm just not sure. It looks closed up. Okay, it doesn't look like she's home.
Goodness.
Hey, you know what, Valeria?
It's so long.
Hey, I think that the person.
Hello?
I didn't. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt. I just came to warn about thieves. I've just woken up and found my house had been broken into. So I just wanted to warn my next nearest neighbours to be on the lookout.
Oh no. What are they wearing? Did they leave any clues?
They did leave a rather obscure, in fact exceedingly obscure note, which you're welcome to look at if you wish. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
Duke Valerius Valerion.
Last season.
My lady, I'm the master of laws, so you can let me look at that.
Duke?
You said last season.
Sorry, go on.
No,
I think
last
I'm having a
season I
headache,
had
sorry.
somebody break into my place. That was very, very obscure notes as well.
Figures, yeah, I've had that, seen that happen a few times. And I saw you you went down like this. Did you drop something? You need me to help you find it, or?
No, I was curtsying to the Duke and the Duchess. Nice to see you, Agatha.
Oh.
Oh, and my apologies, Duke. I should introduce myself.
Nice to
I
see
forget
you.
about those things.
It's Elara Wilder from just across the river.
Ah, well met. Sorry, I forget that people are super respectful sometimes with stuff like that, and then I forgot. Because I just look at myself as just a normal
Excuse me,
person,
more
so
chocolate.
sorry if I do that.
She's just being nice, dude.
I know. Oh, alright,
He's a
see.
big
The silence is eerie.
Until I get to know
Walks
you
alone
better,
and
I
comes out at
assume
night, a mask,
the best.
color of milk. Thank you. So what the hell? This doesn't. This is ridiculous.
It is very obscure.
Silence is airy, he walks alone, comes out at night, a mask the color of milk is worn. Broken tower, broken boxes and doors, stalking his prey, silent is. So all we know about is a white mask, basically.
And there's a seal.
Right.
A seal at the bottom. But I hadn't recognized that seal.
The silent seal? Yeah, I don't recognize it either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Imagine that, a quiet thief.
Yeah,
ahead
right.
and
That's
take it
so
back.
hard to believe.
So,
Well, I'll keep my eyes open. I'll notify everyone I can.
thank you. A knight from King's Landing said that he interrupted someone breaking into my house. So, hopefully he will come with. He's out on patrol at the moment, but hopefully he will come with some news.
But hopefully they took the man's head.
Prehensile.
Whatever it was.
Well,
That's it. Prehensile, yes.
if I catch up with him,
Sorry.
there will be a new dish on my menu this evening, and it will feature two small egg-shaped delicacies. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It won't be pre-henshaw for long, I guess.
The strangest thing though is I cannot find any entry portal into my home. So either I don't know, maybe he came in while I was still there and was hiding until after I shut the doors.
Still have gotten out.
Yeah, but then how would he get out?
Well, I don't know.
Do you live with anyone?
I do not.
Oh, that's super creepy. How the hell did they
Super.
get in? What was taken?
All of my cementing paste, all of my dyes, my gold, all my clothing, my metal tools. Well, when I say all of my clothing, the clothing that I was wearing was taken. Not obviously the items that I had in my wardrobe. Yeah, it was leather clothing. It wasn't anything special, but
perhaps you should pray about that. If they got in,
yes.
They took the drawers off your body?
If you know what I
They
mean.
did.
Yeah.
And that's not a position a lady likes to find herself in without her permission.
Well,
I know the
here's
feeling.
something even worse.
Well, neither a man, sweetheart.
Worse. Recently, they did that to Phoebe.
Oh,
They broke into
she's just
her
a
home
girl.
and removed her clothing while she was wearing them, and then kept them on her person. Like, they removed them and didn't keep them. They didn't take them. You know what I mean? Which is just disgusting.
That's just
Oh my
atrocious.
God, that's disgusting.
She's just a child.
Yeah.
That's beyond atrocious.
Right. Exactly. So if I see them, they'll die.
And I'll be cheering. Well, I will
there
take.
Won't be a wall for people like that.
No, indeed. I will take my leave. I got the feeling I interrupted a conversation, but I did want to pass on a warning to, like I said, neighbours. And Lady Agatha, if you could please be careful in your travels as well. If you're travelling by yourself. I only have the river to cross. It's, you have a much further distance. And I will take my leave, Duke.
Always a pleasure to see you, Laura.
And yourself, Zeth. It's very pleasant to catch up. Take care. Pass on my best wishes to Miss Mallory when you see her. And please do feel free to drop in at the restaurant anytime. It's always open if I'm there.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry we couldn't meet under better circumstances.
Indeed, but perhaps another time.
Aye, indeed.
And they're here.
Going. I mean, like if I would steal from someone's house and I step in white sand in front of the door, I would at least it would at least be easier
to come in.
Say,
you were robbed, right?
The footprint
I was.
Goes towards the west coast.
Yeah, which direction they're heading.
What
What door did he break? Because I was here.
Exactly.
I saw him.
There's no door was broken. In thinking about it, I actually had the doors upstairs to the upstairs the upstairs balcony were unlocked. So perhaps he grappled up there and came in through those doors. Because no exterior
I
doors or
did have a
windows were
crossbow out.
broken.
Oh, that's why I thought he didn't actually get in. Well, I got a better look than what the note said. He was in Black Chitin.
Black chitin, okay.
Because I was up here with Daenerys of Valerion, and he was sitting over here. With the crossbow out. And then he threatened to shoot the little one, so I brought her over there to make sure she was safe. Then I came back, and by that time he'd be gone.
There's one of the balconies up there, so...
You should probably keep that locked.
I've locked them now, yeah.
Well, he was in Black Chitin, and he had a black mask with some white on it.
Thank you, by the way, for leaving the note and telling me. I appreciate it very much.
Of course. Well, me and Daenerys came to get some food here, and then I kind of just saw him sitting over there.
Can I get you gentlemen anything? Kitchen is open.
All I was here for was to see the notes that you received from the thief.
Have you seen it?
Yes, the other note.
Oh, okay. Come in, come in. Take a seat. The restaurant seats are comfortable, and I'll go and get it.
Here's a table that seats 3.
This looks like a
When-
lovely place.
Yes, it is quite nice. It's much larger than I thought it was. But when given the choice of sitting on a couch or a chair, always take a couch. Especially when you're eating good food, because you never know when you're going to get drowsy afterwards.
Or whenever you get a food coma, and then just pass out.
Exactly.
Just sleep on the couch.
Comfortable? Oh, no, please, stay seating. That's absolutely fine.
It's very comfortable.
Yes, it's comfortable.
Most depressed night ever. Okay, last time the thief actually left me 3 notes.
Oops.
Okay, let's see. A piece of slate gray fur is snagged on the arrowhead embedded in the horse's shoulder. A piece of fur smells strongly of damp. Footprints around are dotted with white sand. The horse's saddle is... The thief kicked around for an awful lot of white sand. A piece of slate gray fur snagged on the doorframe. Shards of shattered boxes decorate the building. The piece of fur smells strongly of damp. And then the last note says, your door was smashed, shards lay around the ground.
So as you can see, it
To me, it
sounds like the
like
very
the same
same
person.
thief. It does. Sorry, eating chocolate. It's a very bad form. But I've got one last piece.
He's just gotten a bit more concise with his notes.
I think so.
Which isn't a compliment by any means.
No, and nothing I'm thinking is complimentary at all.
Well, I can already say that this team is really not well educated.
That's funny, I was saying the same thing. Just by the first note that I'd shown you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It doesn't really lead to anything, so... As far as I know. I mean, especially footprints around dotted with white sand. I mean, that can be everything. Everything which is not the redwoods and not the black sands.
Yes, I believe that the last note, when I spoke to friends who had also been broken into, but it was last season before the big storm, it was a very similar note with white sand and damp fur. They gave chase to the thief and found them at Stoneward. And that does fit the description. Stoneward is at the apex of those three rivers. It is on white sand. So I would perhaps direct my inquiries there. I can accuse nobody specific, but it certainly does sound very similar. But this chap, my break-in, unfortunately sounds a little different, although I wouldn't put it past the same person to be using different approaches.
So near Stoneward. Alright. We can always take a look over there.
Aye.
Most certainly ask around, see if they know of anyone
For sure.
that wears slate gray fur.
Hmm.
Well, by this time we can already change his colors, so...
Yes.
Alright, then. Guess we head out to Stoneward and see around the area over there.
I wish you
Mark,
well.
it's our time.
Safe travels.
Alara, thank you for your hospitality. I'll have to take a rain check on the cake.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Please feel free to drop in any time, gentlemen. The cake is on the house. And perhaps a bottle of ale to wet
Much
your whistle as you go.
appreciated. And just keep your doors secured, windows as well.
I will.
Hopefully
Yes.
we'll find this person.
Thank you. I certainly hope so too.
Try our best.
Good luck. Safe travels. Thank you, Blade.
Of course.
All right. So we are going to leave this episode there, leave you in suspense. Are they going to find the thief? Are they not? Are we going to string them up by their man parts, or is Miss Elara Wilder going to cook their man parts in the restaurant for a delicacy and then eat them herself? Because trust me, it's pissed me off a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of work now to replace doors and stuff like that. Wherever you are, people, whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a good one. Oh, not that one, that one. Wave, see ya, bye.